I mean, you don't have to watch the stream to get the oh no, Janland is And so while the party was resting, having a nice long schluffing rest by the campfire, but I regret to inform you that you have a visitor. And where do I have Clip Studio in here? Why is the thing having a hard time loading? What's that? I do apologize. I'm trying to clear this up. Okay. Janland has hit the ground running. And so while the party was resting at a campfire, but then suddenly there was a bang, bang, bang at one of the. Excuse me, from the. That is a lot of gas. I am very sorry, people. Okay. Let me see here. So there.
That's just our visitor burping.
Oh yes, thank you. It's a good way to. I like that. And so as the party was having a long rest at a nice campfire. Excuse me. There was a bang, bang, bang. Excuse me, and a lot of burpings coming down from one of the pathways leading up to your campfire room. And there's a bang, bang, and a burp. And hello, Lummox, how do you do today? And oh no, it's Wario! Thank you, Lummox. Lummox, you've given Janland ultimate power, even more than he already had.
Lummox, stop spending money.
And out of one of the doorways, it may not reflect this map very well. Just, wow, why is it having some time, having a hard time loading? Goes, just kicks a hole through the wall, and kicks a hole through the rock wall, and it's a big hoof. Yeah, it's a big me. It's a big bee. And a big and a big cloven hoof. A big cloven hoof burst through the wall, attached to a big, meaty, hairy leg. It's not mine, I promise. And out through the wall, whoopsie, peeks the head of perhaps the most fearsome, most outrageous, muscular threat this side of, I don't know, this D&D campaign, this side of the cave wall. It's the Minotaur, and he has heard you rockin', and he has a come knockin'. Yes, granted, it's the big bad wolf, but actually it's a big bad cow. And then the Minotaur turns from the party to the camera, and it says, Bruh, I'm not a Minotaur, I'm not a cow, I'm a bull.
What?
Can't milk those.
Get your animal fixed, straight boy and girl. And wait, let me see. The Minotaur looks at the entire party and tries to understand, tries to take survey of the part. Tries to take survey. I'm sorry. I got distracted because of RainaTheMouse just raided with a big party of 30 plus people.
Yay!
We have an audience, everyone.
Minotaur raid! Oh, mouse raid, I guess.
There's a mouse raid, joined by RainaTheMouse and the Wolves 1. I hope that you are all doing well today, and I thank you for stopping by at Atelier Beck. I am not Beck, I am the Minotaur. And if you are on the West Coast, I say good morning. If you're in Meridian, West Coast. If you're in the West, I say good morning. If you're in the Meridian, I say good. If you're in the East, I say good evening. And if you are in a place where time does not apply, then I simply say welcome. And the Minotaur gives all of you visitors a big heart. The heart.
Can I roll animal handling?
Yes, you can roll animal handling, Janland. We are joined.
Okay.
We are joined today. I'm going to write down.
I rolled a natural 20.
The Minotaur is now your best friend.
Yay, I have a pet.
And I do want to write down clickety clackety. The people who are playing with us today are MightyMooncheese and Janland Mapper and Zoggy. And chat interaction is a thing. You'll find you can use your chat redeems to make a mess of what is going on. And I do hope that sketchy gamer girl and all are doing. And suddenly it's animal handling.
or animal friendling? I don't know.
And so the Minotaur is so smitten. And I welcome you, DeWolves, and I thank you for following. I welcome you. I give you a personal welcome to Atelier Deck. And again, if you're in the West, I say good morning. If you're in the Meridian, I say good afternoon. If you're in the East, I say good evening. And if you're in a place where time's not apply, then I simply say welcome. And I welcome you to Silly D&D with MightyMooncheese, Janland Mapper, and Zoggy. And the Minotaur, who is now a big, very, very smitten and friendly for animal handling. The Minotaur loves you so much. The Minotaur offers to give you big bull hug kisses, or I don't know. Do you want that? Little half? No.
I feel slightly uncomfortable with that.
Are you telling me you feel uncomfortable in my presence?
No, but I feel uncomfortable having this kind of intimate contact.
Understandable. I will respect your boundaries, and I do hope that Granite has a good day as well. And I know Granite's been a very busy protogen who plays fighting games when he can.
Hey, Beck, I redeemed for the Minotaur to change their voice.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I am not. The Minotaur is now Flowey. Thank you. I'm still getting back into this. Flowey sounds kind of like this, right?
Kinda, yeah.
Hey, Dan, your best friend. It's me, Flowey. I mean, the Minotaur. Nice.
I'm dying.
And it is no worry, Raina. I know you've been a very busy mousey, and I welcome you, Vox. Good evening, Vox, and welcome Demon Sid, Demon Sheelan to Atelier Beck. Let me close the door. I'm sorry.
The Minotaur behind him, like closing the wall.
I say, hey,
Actually, I
Demon
would like to
Sheelan,
ask
and
the
I hope that Raina can have him a good sleep and have a good night. And you take care, and I'll take good care of the people that you dropped off. Thank you. Welcome to Share Beck, and welcome Demon Sheelan to Atelier Beck. I am not Beck. I am the Minotaur, voiced by Flowey, and I wish you a good morning and a good afternoon and a good evening, and whoop! And the Minotaur zips off into the abyss and right into your inventory.
But I wanted to ask him something.
The Minotaur pops out of your inventory and says, hey, what can I do for you?
Have you seen any wolves in the previous part of the cave?
No, I can't say that I don't know the flower says. No, I can't say that I have seen the wolf in the previous part of the cave because I came from the Minotaur points at your map, points at Gmorf's map, and says, so I can't if I understand my geometry navigation right, I came from around this area, which is actually closer to the lower floor of this cave because 3D space is weird around here. It's gnome stuff.
Huh.
And I didn't see any wolves around here. I only saw bears. I saw golems. I saw some orcs breakdancing.
Were they nice?
Well, they had some sick beats and some mean snaps, quips. You know, the thing where the trash talk. What's it called again? I'm sorry, I know I'm breaking.
They were snappy. I don't.
Yes, thank you. And they were quite snappy. It wasn't very nice, but they were otherwise, it was a mix of good-natured ribbing and venting. Being snippy. Do you have any other questions or comments for the Minotaur?
Can I add the Minotaur as a pet now?
Yes, the Minotaur is now a pet.
Yay!
Let me write
Oh
this
no.
down. 2020. I heard this is the wrong date. 2022. 6. Jax.
Yes.
Jax has a pet Minotaur now. Voiced by Flowey. Flowey.
I don't know why, but the stat block for the Minotaur has a great axe.
That sounds right to me. I mean, this is a wrestling Minotaur. It's effectively a monk.
Oh.
But you might be able to find a great axe. I can't guarantee this Minotaur will be proficient with martial weapons. You could try if you find one.
Hmm.
So this was kind of weird. What do we do now? Where do we go?
Well, let's see. We know this way is minute. That's the wrong layer again. We know this way was where the Minotaur came from.
There's bears and stuff there.
You're
Mean
right.
people.
You're right. Thank you. There's bears. That bear looks like a... And then suddenly, we just write this down.
Oh, the bear.
Let's see. And then Janland. And then, as if by fate, as luck would have it, there was a foul odor coming from one of the other passageways. Not something you really want to snarf out, but well, it gives you an idea of what's wet. From this passageway, based on the room you're in, you can smell something dank and swampy and kind of like rotten onions. So we're going to put a little ogre there.
See what you did there.
There are also well, the pathway you came from last time, which was full of horrifying things, is now blocked off, but you might be able to break through it. I don't know if it would be a good idea though. There's the swampy from your right all the way to your left. There's the swampy smell. There's unknown. There's another unknown. There's bears and mean people in the Minotaur's home or something. And to the left, I don't know. Maybe it's friends. Maybe it's a bakery.
I would like to meet the bear.
Okay. Does everyone want to meet no bear?
No.
What do you want with the bear?
I want more pets.
More pets? Okay, that's a good argument, I think. But like, what? How do you know that they want to be your pets?
That's a good question.
Well, the Minotaur wanted to be a pet, and the wolf didn't do anything.
So do you promise that you only have pets that want to be your pets, and if they want to go away, they can go away?
I mean, I don't remember forcing anyone to.
No, but I'm just saying some people do, and it's not nice.
Well, I'm not planning on doing that. Do you think I will?
Oh, I don't know you that well yet, but I trust you.
Steve, do you have any thoughts on this situation? Steve?
What? No thoughts, set empty.
Okay. Bear time?
Yes.
Bear time. New friends and pets time. We better already have some retorts planned for the snappiness.
Yes, that bear might get snappy. You better. Yes. The bear might be snappy too. Wonder if this is just entering the snaplands. And so the party they go down the pathway. They raise the brush size. Raise the brush size, and as you approach down the pathway, and there appears to be a hole in one of the walls that you're passing by.
We look into it.
It's up to you. Will you take the chance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Grie would look into it. She's a curious one.
Right. I'm gonna roll a suspicious dice. dice.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to roll a suspicious die, and then I want you, Grie, to roll a perception check.
Okay, I can do that. Perception. That's a 13.
Ooh. Good news for you. It's bees.
Bees.
Yeah, there's bees in there. There's bees in that cave. Bees in that cave. Cave bees in that cave. Beeves.
Wow. No, I didn't say beefs. I just
There-
lisped.
You know what? Sure, there's a beaver in there too now. And there's bees.
It's the bee, like it's the part of like this cave may be like alphabetically sorted, and there's bears, bees, beavers.
Oh no! You caught on to my secret. My secret plan. You found the gnome zoo.
Oh yes.
It is a very alphabetically sorted. Is it biome sorted? Is it humanely sorted? No, not by gnomes. And you find the bees and the beavers. And Jax, do you want to roll for animal handling?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
Nice. I am pleased to inform you the bees think that you are one cool bard. Bard. And the bees will offer the bees offered grant one wish. Actually, you have the arthropod amulet. You could talk to the bees if you want to, because the bees think you're a pretty cool dude. Do you want to talk to the bees?
Sure.
I'm sorry. And the bees say, "Dang, homie, we like your vibe. We like your cat, G." I don't know how the bees are voiced by Gmorf.
My cat G?
Yeah, we like your cat, comma G. And the bees, one of the bees the bees team up together to move kind of rubble on the ground into the shape of common letters. And then
Can we have a bat instead of a rat from that, because it's the bee themed?
Yes, you can. That's a good idea. And then suddenly a very sleepy and fat bat falls from the sky and just body slams one of the bees. Ouch!
Oh no.
And the bee, and it goes squish.
Oh, Grie would like to pick up the bat and see if it's okay.
The bat is okay. However, it did accidentally land on the way down. It landed on the stinger of one of the. It landed on the bee stinger.
No.
I cast Healing Word.
This is a good idea, and you can. I forget. Do you have to cast a roll dice for that, or is it just use the slot and it's good?
I have to roll. Wait.
Okay.
I restore 7 health.
Nice. The bee is. It must have been a very flimsy bee because that was more than its maximum health. I don't know why the bee has bunny ears, but the bee is very happy.
Another bee.
Yes, the bee suddenly has a little friend. And the bee's very happy that you gave the bee a little
Mickey
friend.
Mouse bee.
What?
It's a Mickey Mouse bee.
Yes, it's a Mickey Mouse bee. You're right. Oh no. And the bee has a little friend, and the bat is okay. The fat bat. You want? Whoops. Done. And then it just lazily flutters away. Unless you want to try and catch that bat. It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
What do I roll?
That's a good question. I would think. I guess acrobatics, because at that point, animal handling is not going to help unless you're trying to charm it.
No. Alright. I don't know why I'm rolling so good.
You got an acrobatics.
Also, I don't want to squish it. I just want to get it in my hand.
Yes. Oh no, not to worry. It's a very fat bat. I don't think it's going to squish. Wait, did you say you want to catch the bat or the bee?
Are the bees also leaving?
Nah, the bees are vibing. This is their home. The
Well,
bat,
only
the bat comes
depends.
from a ceiling apartment. It's trying to get back home.
Well, I will catch the bat then, I guess.
Okay. What did you say you rolled on the bat catch?
19.
Nice. The bat. It gets squished in your grubby mitts. Wait, you don't have grubby mitts.
No.
It gets caught in your very fine musical hands, in your diggies, if you will. Well, congratulations, Jackson. You now have +1 bat. What would you like to do with the? Oh, yeah, you have a bat speak amulet. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. You should
Wait.
talk to all the animals. The bat is now in your possession and asks, "Hey man, why are you trying to crowd me? I'm just trying to get back to my Doritos."
Your burritos?
Doritos,
Where are
they're
they burritos, I may ask?
I'm sorry. I mean, corn chips.
Well, where are they? I would like to try some.
No way, man. They're my corn chips. I
Do
spent
we understand what the bat is saying too?
yes.
Ah.
Thanks to communist inventory, everyone understands the bat.
Yes. And Grie goes, "Oh, the corn chips. So are they in the C section of this cave?"
No, that would be in the C section. Well, you mean they would be in the A section.
The area.
The area. They would be in the kitchen. I mean in the galley.
There's a kitchen.
Yeah,
Oh, we need to go there.
Okay, but don't go taking my lunch out of the icebox. That would be no bueno.
Does it have like a little note on it that it's yours?
No, I can't write.
Oh, I can write it for you next time.
The bat is pleased to know that.
Write it now.
The bat is pleased to know that you would write for it, and it even gives you a big smile, and it totally trusts you to not eat its lunch. The bat asks if he can go home though, because as grateful as the bat would be for your service, it would offer to bring you some corn chips from its apartment, but it wouldn't want to join you for the whole trip. Do you want the bat to still bring you some corn chips?
Yes.
Okay. The bat leaves with your arms. Wait a minute. It'll bring them back, I promise. Just put it there so I can grab it afterward. And while waiting, it appears the bat is taking some extra time to get the corn chips from its place. These are just vibing.
Suddenly, Jeopardy waiting music plays.
Oh, Mangabent's here. Manga made a funny. I just noticed. I apologize. And how do you do today, Manga? Oh yes. While waiting, I regret to inform you. I want y'all to roll for initiative.
Oh no. Okay. That's a 2.
Oh dear. Jax?
What do you roll for initiative again? A 6 or a 20?
You just
A
roll
20.
20 and then you add your
Alright.
dexterity to it. Or your the little dexterity plus.
Wait, we are doing
I got a
this.
16.
Or minus.
And what did you get,
I
Jack?
rolled a 4.
Okay. I regret to inform you. Wait, am I reading this right? I'm terribly sorry. Let me look at my note. Okay, here it is. That because of the low initiative, which somehow actually, geez, I'm sorry. Please remind me. Do you roll for percent? Do you have to roll if you get an ambush? It was an ambush. I'm just gonna say it was an ambush. I'm a mess.
Yeah.
It's an ambush. Ambush. There is a little thing that looks sort of like a mastiff on this bizarre abstract battlefield. That's a very strange way to draw one. there's something that looks like a mastiff, a cross between a mastiff and a rat, and it looks so vicious, so gnarly. What?
Gross.
Yeah, it's so gross. And it starts going, and it's
Aw.
just, I mean, it's kind of cute if you're into that kind of thing, but for the average mastiff fan or doggy budgie, I don't think this is for everyone. It's so small though. You can sense the malice and anger coming from it. But it's so weird because, it's so small and so cute. And Haga Bega, why could it be so cranky? But it's got this these bulging eyes and this snarfly, nasty snout. And it's I don't know why Janland is Jax is now Freya.
I turn into a wizard.
Yeah, it looks like a wizard. And did I finish describing the thing? Oh yeah, sorry. And this little thing, it's got bulging eyes and angy bulging eyes that don't even match up right. And it's got this little snout, and it's frothing at the mouth. It goes, and it's got big rat-like ears. It's not actually this big, but it projects itself in such a way. And maybe it's using an illusion. Maybe just got a really big ego and confidence. I don't know, but it's got an itty bitty body too that matches its weird. It's very. It's big. Its tiny little body contrasts very strongly with its big ears, and it's got an itty bitty tail, and it just starts hopping back and forth at you. If this description, y'all can figure out what it is, right?
Chihuahua?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm getting back into describing this. So yes, and the bees say, "Oh no! It appears that Chihuahua wandered in from the sea section to crush and eat all our honey." And I do hope
Oh
that
no.
I'm glad Manga's doing well, splendid today, and I hope that I'm glad Manga's having a splendid day and can join us today again. But yes, the Chihuahua wandered in. Somehow the Chihuahua was not in the D section. It was not in the D section. It was in the C section, and now it's in the B section, which is not where it belongs because now it's in for a bad time. Will you fight? How will you interact with the Chihuahua?
I grab it by its ear and hold it up.
Yeah,
Dangle it.
Yeah.
And then I smack and go, no! Calm down.
Arf! The Chihuahua is so impressed by your force and discipline that it bites you on the wrist. What a rude little fart.
I bite its other ear.
You bite the Chihuahua's other ear, and it goes, Arf! And it gets a little
Listen,
bite.
I'm holding one. It's biting my wrist. I'm biting its other ear.
Yeah. Okay, so the Chihuahua
All
is...
right.
What?
Okay.
Is someone saying something?
I don't know.
And the Chihuahua, and it's like, yeah, it's in your grip, and it's grappled, and it took the door with it, and it goes, and as you bite its ear, and it bites your wrist, and you bite its other ear, and you bite its wrist.
Just biting each other.
Yeah, just biting each other, just taking little bits of damage.
I'm gonna cast sleep on the Chihuahua.
Okay.
And maybe on Steve? No, just kidding.
I mean, if it's okay with it, sometimes you gotta take...
I mean, the sleep does hit like an area of effect, but at least it starts with the creature with the lowest hit points. So I'm gonna try to cast it only at the Chihuahua, but it might hit Steve.
Steve, are you
So
ready for this?
Grie just being like, what is happening? This is kind of scary.
Well,
and so I need to roll 5d8. I'm gonna do that in roll 20 because that's the easiest. Ah, where's oh, it didn't roll. Oh, Sorry.
That's okay.
That's 26 hit points of creatures that I can put to sleep.
Wow.
So it depends on how much the rat has. Oh, like not the rat, lol.
Yeah.
The chihuahua has.
Okay.
But you have to basically subtract that from the number, and then whatever is left over. If that's still enough for all of Steve's hit points, then he also falls asleep.
You said 26, right?
Yes.
I'm pleased to inform you it just put the Chihuahua to sleep with 2 points to spare. Yeah, 24
Nice.
hit points, yeah. And so the Chihuahua, if it goes limp in Steve's grip and snuggles against him a little bit, it goes. Good job.
That's much better.
Steve, what will you do with this limp dog?
Is
That
there a
sounds-
cliff nearby?
Yes.
All right.
No.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, those are just stairs.
All right. Close enough. How
Ready?
deep are they?
4 feet. It's not too far.
Hmm.
You could still do it, and
Are
this dog would have a hard time getting back up.
I could
Okay.
punt it down the stairs.
Okay. I am pleased to inform you. The Chihuahua the Rat Mastiff has been disposed of, and you have successfully. Disposed of the beast. The bees are very thankful that you saved them from the sea letter menace, and they give you nothing except their undying gratitude. Because we're bees, we don't have a lot going on for us.
I would like to go down the stairs and see if the mask is doing okay.
The Mastiff is okay. It turns out, even though it's such a small thing, even though it's such a small girl, it's okay. It's an awfully steely thing, kind of rubbery even.
I would like to put it in the inventory.
What? When no one is looking. Let's see. Let me see here.
We're starting a zoo.
There is now one sleeping Mastiff. Oh, that's not a good feeling. It doesn't matter. We can just call it Chihuahua or a Mastiff or a dog or a thing, whatever you want. And there's now one sleeping Chihuahua in your inventory.
Yay.
Hope no one notices. Who wants to go?
Babies.
Hello.
How do you? Where's the plants here? Where's the plants that you get the pollen from for your honey?
So this is where it gets weird. There aren't any more plants until we've only heard legends of plants way down in this cave, but there's plenty of mushrooms, and I guess they've evolved in a way that they can produce pollen, or we can use their spores to make honey.
Oh.
It's kind of funny, honey. Now, if you know, it's this honey is funny.
Can we have some of it?
Yes, you can have some.
Yay!
Do you have a jar?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Grie would have a jar or like a little flask or something like that.
Well, that's good because I quickly want all of you to roll for a dexterity, a wisdom check.
Just straight up wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, just straight up wisdom.
14.
I got a 7.
Jax? And Jan? Is Janland still here?
Problems. Oh,
Okay.
I had.
Did you say a 7?
Seems like he has maybe connection issues.
Oh, oopsie. Oh dear. Okay. Nothing really
I
big
mean,
will
that's a
happen.
mood.
Yeah. We can
Okay.
hear.
I rolled a 7.
All right. Well, fortunately, Grie is able to sense a glass jar fall from the ceiling, and if Grie chooses to, can catch it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll try. Yeah.
Congratulations, Grie. You have secured for the party 1 glass jar.
Nice.
Do you wish to
I
use
offer
this?
that to the bees.
The bees the bees accept Grie's jar and fill it with the funny honey.
The funny honey, yes.
It's blue. Wait,
Ooh.
yeah, blue honey.
Grie likes that. She just stares at it while they like the rest of the journey. Just like,
And it glows.
what does it smell like?
Hmm.
Don't say funny.
Yeah, it smells like funny. No. Trying to think what I could describe this as.
Oranges.
Yeah, oranges works. Smells like
Nice.
oranges. I'm gonna put a little orange here too, and a nose by the orange.
Color reminds me of like plum or lavender as well.
It does. It's curious. I was thinking of like some sort of not astringent perfume, definitely herb. It can smell like lavender. It can smell like what was the other one? There oranges and lavender.
Lavender. Yeah.
What?
That's a good combination.
Yeah, that actually does sound very nice. And the bees warn you. Excuse me. That it might taste a little funny as well as honey. But they can't tell you exactly what it would do, but they do know that ever since Jerry fell into the honeycomb the wrong way once, she's never been the same since.
I'm gonna take off my boot and ask if they can give me honey as well. In the boot.
The bees are happy to fill your boot with honey.
What's that all about?
Do you wish to put the boot back on, or are you just gonna put it in the inventory?
I wanna put in the inventory.
Okay, let me see here. Boot, 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 boot. Boot. What color's the boot again, or does it not matter?
I don't think it does.
Okay. Boot shaped glasses.
That's a lot of honey.
Very creative,
We
very
have
clever.
pretty honey.
I only hope that the floor doesn't get spiky. Also, Jack.
I have a spare boots in my inventory, so.
Dang! I should have known. Wow.
So the question is, did you use the spare boots for the honey or the ones that you were just wearing?
That's a good question. I'm afraid.
I'm gonna now have 2 left boots on me.
Guess that answers our question. You're now get -1 to dexterity checks. No. The beaver just kind of futzes off. The beaver's no fun. Just I'm going to the 8. I'm going to go to the A zone for now. Please ask if you have any more business or requests or questions, comments, customer feedback.
Customer feedback is that you're the bee's knees.
The bees fly. Where'd the paint tool go? The bees fly around and use their immense speed to make an after image of all the bees. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm very good at that. To make a heart. Why is it not working? I don't know what I'm doing, but please take my word for it that the These fly around really quickly to make what looks like a yellow and black heart
Aww.
for you, the party.
While
Good.
this is happening, I'm going to attempt to cut the cut with my knife.
You're going to cut the cut.
Cut the cut?
So it turns out the cut is actually just little rocks on the ground. You know, like when you take pebbles and seashells at the beach and you try and spell words out on the ground.
Well, I want to see if nothing happens.
Okay. Let me roll a d20 and then take a look in a textbook. I am pleased to inform you, you just triggered a bonus boss fight.
Oh.
Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I guess it depends on how you handle.
I quickly run away.
You can run, but the googlies, they see where you go. Oh.
I have googlies too. Beat my googlies.
Yeah, googlies.
I mean, a boss would make sense in this area. It also starts with a B, so.
You were correct. And Jeepers beepers, where'd you get those? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those beepers? Wait, no, the beepers would be a nose. Do you wish? So did you say we're going to challenge the googlies with your own googlies?
Yes.
The googlies are both scared and impressed by your gall, and they remove themselves from the ground to reveal they are not just googlies with a funny little nose, but they're actually part of
a mimic.
Oh no, not another mimic!
No.
But it's not just any mimic. Oh, yeah, it's just a mimic. I was gonna say it's a bimic, but I don't know what that implies. The mimic just it sauntered over from another part of the dungeon.
I would like to seduce the mimic.
Oh, I want you to roll for, I don't know, would it be charisma, persuasion, sleight of charm? I guess, yeah, you just roll for charisma or whatever you use for charming the mimic, seducing the mimic.
I rolled a natural one.
I got to inform you the mimic thinks you are...
Oh no.
What is it, John?
Janland hopped in and out.
Oh.
I appear to be having connection issues.
Oh no. Oh no.
Let's hope it fixes itself.
But we're getting too deep into the cave. The connection is breaking up.
Oh no.
Going through a tunnel.
The mimic itself is erased out of existence because your connection to reality is fading. Any mimic you may have perceived, it was only a figment, only a trick of the eyes.
Wow. Gmorf, I think I'm losing my mind.
Me too.
I didn't think I had one, but I'm losing it, I think.
I think we had too much honey.
I didn't even eat any of it.
Oops. You didn't.
Did you? Oh no, I got it too. We need to. Someone needs to not, but so we are responsible still. But I wanna.
I don't know which source Gmorf got the honey from, but this guy.
Take my boot.
His guide is going for a ride.
Oh no.
Sorry, what did you say about the boot?
Huh?
Sorry, Janland, what did you say about the boot?
No, I said he can take my boot.
Oh, thank you.
Don't give him more honey. Don't give him more honey.
It may be a bit sweaty, but I do not account for any salt.
Maybe the salt is helping him retain at least some of the moisture and water so he doesn't dehydrate during this. Because I have heard that. Because the honey is kind of thick. And the honey, excuse me. It does seem to be a bit of a diuretic. That means it's dehydrant.
Do you need any water, Gmorf?
Yes, please.
Are those your ears? They are very long suddenly.
I can hear everything. We should go that way.
Okay, everyone follow Gmorf. He seems to know the way.
And show Gmorf knows do. Wait, what?
We need to
Okay.
find the Grie brothers.
And so Gmorf follows them and leads the party down the wrong part of the wrong layer again, and further through the cave, and finds also. I'm gonna put that eraser is too big. Put a little there. Big B. And finds the actual cave of the bear.
I'm gonna run into the cave.
Well, you could do that, but the bear cave actually has a lock on it. I mean, a door. In fact, let me see here.
I knock on the door.
As you knock on the door, let me see here. Just trying to think. As you knock on the door, knock, knock, knock. Actually, it has a knocker. Do you want to use the knocker, or do you just want to knock on the door?
I want to use both.
Okay, so you can knock on the door and use the knocker, and use your dual wielding knock, knock, knock.
Who's there?
And the door knocker actually opens its eyes. It appears to be a bull.
A bull?
A bull. It's another one. It's not the Minotaur, but it's like the top half. It's like the head of the Minotaur, but only the head. And it says, "Who are you? Who's knocking on my nose? I don't appreciate that kind of touch, stranger."
Oh, I am sorry. I was unaware of that.
You best watch where you put your hands, boy or girl, lad, lass, traveler, drifter, pilgrim. Yeah, I like pilgrim. I'm gonna go with pilgrim.
And I summon the Minotaur.
And the Minotaur is here! And the Minotaur pops out of your inventory like a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
And it says, yeah, the Minotaur smacks its lips. And it says, "You are a cruel mockery of my beautiful visage, and for that I'm gonna make you pay. If you think knocking on your nose is something, then I'm gonna take you in for a world of pain, for I am the Minotaur."
Are you okay, Minotaur? You sound a bit hoarse.
I like your funny spirit, little dragon.
No, I'm just saying your voice was different before.
Wait, really?
Did you catch a cold in there, or?
Actually, it's been about an hour. Maybe I should get a drink of water.
I was about to redeem the stretch and hydrate for everybody.
Thank you.
I was just making a joke because of the flowery voice from earlier.
Oh, I completely forgot. I completely forgot about that. Thank you. I tell you what, Mitt. I tell you what, Knocker. I don't know what it sounds like. I'm gonna give you a nice pat, and then I'm gonna get a drink of water. How does Flowey sound again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Doesn't really talk much.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. That's a terrible feeling. Knock it off door. Please excuse me. I'm gonna get some water and do some stretches as well.
Good idea.
I recommend everyone here does as well. And I still haven't fixed the text. I guess I'll fix that. Janland is right. That's a good beat. I make this smaller? Me too. Handsome. Whoop. See here. Yep. Hang on a minute, Francis.
A big.
Welcome back.
Big.
I hope you had a good stretch.
Yeah, and I got a big cup of tea.
Very good. Zoggy and Janland return. Meantime, try and Oh, welcome back, Janland.
I never left back.
I am sorry, my sense of who's around is bad. I do hope that you could at least get some wada or stretch while you're waiting so patiently. Are we all ready to go again? Sorry, are we all ready to go again?
Yes. I don't know if Zog is here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so is it? Was it Minotaur? The Minotaur did. Yeah, the Minotaur voiced by Flowey Wowie knocks on the door. Dum 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 dum. It says, if you're worried about whoopsie. How does Flowey sound again? If you're so worried about me knocking on your face, you're going to be very upset with what I do with your knob. The Minotaur, sorry, not the Minotaur, the door, it looks at his hand, looks at the Minotaur's hand, and the doorknob heats up. Minotaur. Good. And the doorknob heats up till it's glowing red hot. And the Minotaur goes, ouch. And the Minotaur is so surprised by this that it has to take a minute or two to recover.
Aww.
The Minotaur. Yeah.
Does the knob cool down immediately?
No, it's still hot. But you can talk to the door. Or just leave. or just wait for it to cool down. Either or get creative.
Oh
if
no.
I keep casting Firebolt at the knob, eventually it will deform itself. And the door will break and open itself.
This is I like this logic. Do you want to work on that?
What?
That sounds like a plan to me.
Well, I want to try it.
Okay. Please remind me, I'm sorry. Do you have to roll spells?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, it's a cantrip. Okay. Well, that takes a hit and goes a little brighter. That's the wrong brush. It was very much the wrong brush.
It's so hot it vaporizes itself.
Yes, it's so hot it vaporizes. Shit, was that it? It goes and the door is really upset with what you're doing because that's the door doesn't like vaporize. Whoopsie. I like that. And the door's eyes just fog over it with rage and confusion and death. And it goes, oh, that wasn't very kind of you, you strange little trickster. And the door just, it falls to pieces.
Oh no.
Oh.
Congratulations, you have...
I have killed a door.
You have killed a door, yes. Very accomplished. And you can now get into the bear cave. Let me see what's inside the bear cave.
I'm gonna run inside of it with no precautions whatsoever.
And inside the bear cave, you find the Minotaur's head floating. You find a strange glass object trapped inside a wood paneling. It looks almost like a crystal ball or a scrying pond. It appears to be a sheen. And It has strange little antennae or focal rods sticking out of it. At least they look like.
Melvin? No.
Darn it! You caught me.
Oh, sorry.
and sitting in a big plush throne, not a plushy throne. It's not made of plushies. Not this time. Is the bear? I'm trying to think. You remember how to draw a bear, right?
Is it a cute bear?
It may as well be. I mean, just a
Yay.
little bit of his face. Let's see, bear snout.
That reminds me of endogyny more than anything.
What's
At least
endogyny?
the single.
I don't remember what endogyny is, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I don't like those eyes. Trying for.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's okay. And there's the bear. And MightyMooncheese. And then suddenly you find the bear sitting in a nice fuzzy throne, and in its hand appears to be a metal canister, and you can even smell from all over here. It's full of beer,
Oh.
Oh,
and it has what appears to be a wand with strange little knobs and bells on it or something. And there's a treasure chest in the background.
Of course, it's a beer with a bear in the B section.
Darn, you caught me. And that treasure chest is actually vertical. And it's even multi-segmented. And inside the treasure, the vertical treasure chest is rows and rows of beer flasks, the kinds that are sealed, like the bear has in its mitt. And the bear welcomes you into. What did I just click? I'm sorry. And the bear welcomes you into the bear cave with its boob tube. And even the boob tube talks to you. Hello. I see you found the bear cave. That's very good, adventurers. That the TV stuff. The Melvin is talking to you, not the bear.
Grie runs forward to the talking television or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And just stares at it, like nose right up to the screen, so it makes that little static noise as well, and just like, wow, Gmorf, look.
It's a scrying box. And the bear, I mean the TV, the scrying the box. The boob tube asks if you would like a beer.
To everyone or to Grie specifically?
Everyone gets a beer if they want.
Grie is too busy. Sorry.
Yes.
I will politely refuse.
Okay. The boob tube. I mean the bear. They are in sync. I don't know. So you are welcome to come back for beers anytime, except during rugby, because that is when the bear does not want to be interrupted at all. Steve, did you say you would like a beer?
Hell yes, I want a beer.
Oh yeah, get a beer. And Steve,
Get a beer.
Yeah, it's a beer. Sounds like a good idea. And Steve has the beer and the other layer. Steve is very big.
I mean, Steve is really big, right?
But yeah, this is true. And Morph is also watching the funny box, and it says nice things. Like, I don't know if Alvin actually says that's nice. I only remember sassy things. I'm sorry.
While this is happening, I'm going to slam my book on the box and just take some notes. this.
Did you say you slam your book on the box?
Yes.
The box does not appreciate that and looks up at you and says, "Ow, you!"
Yes.
I'd ask that guest be. I'd ask that guest. I'd ask that guest get. I would ask that guest be gentle with the host. You know, it's not good manners to treat them like your punching bag.
That wasn't exactly my. It's very heavy. It's kind of, you know. I'm sorry.
The box accepts your apology, and now everyone's friends again.
Yeah. Mr. Box, would you like to tell me what these sticks with points on your top are doing?
I'm so glad you asked. Those are actually what pull in my images from other dimensions and realms. Some come from the worlds of thought, some come from other wizarding towers and laboratories where they create strange series of objects and illusions.
Ah, interesting.
It's a very useful ability and skill. Might even be considered a spell if you get the right tinkerers and researchers and was it wizards? Conjurers and illusionists for it.
And that's all being written down.
I can hardly wait for Jack's TV.
No. Get all your fitness apps with Jax playing bagpipes in the background.
Very good. Better than. Why do I keep hitting the wrong button? I'm sorry. Better than. What's the word? Better than stretch redeems. Oh. And then I have to check what I wrote down for Toxic, and I'm sorry. And then as his haunting melody comes on the TV, I mean on the box, and it goes, ooh, and it's kind of eerie, and it sends a cold air through the room, and the bear went from being happy to have company and share its beers to, oh no. And Grie, how do you handle the cold? Or ghosts? Either or.
The cold?
Yes.
I think he's okay with it generally.
We ask because there is something eerie and haunting and cold and eerie about something that just came on the box.
Oh yeah, she's just fascinated. Her eyes, her eyes and mouth was already like open very far, but they're like, you didn't think it was possible, but she's just like, wow, even more.
Like that.
I guess that worked. It's like, wow, that's so good. What is happening? Did I take some honey too? I didn't remember.
Gmorf is already on the floor. I don't know, just kind of bugging.
That's so good. We need that as an emote.
I don't know if I want to add any more to it. I think it's perfect. This is What'd you say, bro?
Do it.
Do what?
Do it anyway.
Okay. Yeah, right. And so Gmorf is just on the floor, like sounding like the chihuahua that is starting to stir in Jax's inventory. I mean, everyone's inventory. In the inventory. Janland, I mean Jax. I don't know.
Yeah.
The chihuahua likes you now. It's cool. You don't gotta do anything else other than we might be a little hungry.
Do I get a pet?
Yes, you have a pet.
Yay, more pets.
In fact, the chihuahua and the Minotaur are playing in the backpack.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I'm having fun drawing Gmorf sprawled on the floor.
It's great.
What would that go as, a wolf? Because there's not really a dog here.
And hello, Crayfish, and how do you do today? Welcome to Tell Your Back. As you can see, a goblin is high on mushroom honey, and a dragonborn is watching TV, and Orc with beer, confused bear, and a half elf, a bard taking notes on a TV. Sorry, what'd you say, Jax? Sorry, what'd you say, John?
What does it count as for a stat block? Because there's not a dog in or a chihuahua in a stat block.
That is a good point. You know, I'm just gonna give it. You can just give it goblin stats. Goblin dog. It appears my connection to Twitch is unstable. Is the screen share and voice coming in through okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good enough for me. That's a terrible thing to say.
No.
Base, let me see. If I remember correctly, the Chihuahua, if it's a goblin, it should have stats around, let me see here, AC 15, 8 strength. And the Chihuahua hops out of the, Chihuahua hops out of your inventory, and it's like, starts snarfing and snarfing around the, that's the wrong brush, snarfing around the bear cave. And it goes under the chair, and it actually pulls out with its teeth. It pulls. I don't know how to try. It pulls out 4 gold coins. So I'm gonna change that to 25. Wow.
I half expected that to be the remote control.
Well, I mean, the bear's already holding the remote control.
Fair enough.
Maybe it has a spare. I mean, it's a bear. It's not a dummy. I think. Bear, I want you to roll. I want you to roll an intelligence check. The bear rolled a 2. It does not know how to operate the remote. In fact, I don't know why it has it. Oh, and Fretus and Crayfish, how do you do today?
Do we notice the bear is incapable of using a remote?
I mean, it's kind of, at this point, it's kind of.
Remote.
Do we not use the remote? I guess that's an arcane. I guess it's an arcana check. Because I don't actually know if in Dungeons and Dragons, as I've played, I don't really know if remote controls or that kind of machinery has ever really come up outside of firearms.
Artificers might be able to make something like that, but it's really more homebrew than anything else.
See what you mean. I mean, how hard can it be to figure out how to use a remote? The bear just starts smashing the controller with a furry fist. It goes barf, barf, arf, roar, bonk, blink, bonk, and it turns the television, the Melavision. I mean the box. It turns the box from the nice soft-spoken man voice to dogman. It turns to the dog.
And does it turn to the wolf?
The dogman from the
Yes.
start?
Yes, it turns into both the dogman from the start and the wolf from the middle. And it goes, "Hey, sup, kiddos? Hey, I found my long lost cousin, this wolf." And the wolf pops up on the bottom corner of the vision, and it goes, I mean, "Rawr XD. We've teamed up to form a league of canines and canine allies. We are going to run for playable races."
Oh.
And yes,
I see a bit of fourth wall breaking here.
the dogman tilts its eyes toward Jax and goes, "Yeah," and then puts its eyes back. But also, we're coming to you live with a sweet deal, the deal of a lifetime of all the goodies and knickknacks you could ever want. So I remember you got a lot of good deals in the beginning of the adventure. I mean, at the start of your the cave. Well, now I'm here with the wolf, my assistant, and I got more deals for you. All you gotta do is find my new location inside the cave because I went treasure hunting. It did not go well. Now I'm stranded. This is actually a call for help. Please help. I'm stuck. But if you come, I'll give you half off all my goodies.
Hey, Obi-Wan.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, and Grie's eyes kind of like she calms down a little bit and then looks around at the other group members and just goes, "Oh, that's but we have another mission. Are we gonna save this person first, or are we gonna go to the Scorpion Queen, or both?"
I slap Goblin on his cheek in order to stop him from whatever he's doing.
That's a good idea. Let me see.
Oh, we need Steve to carry Gmorf, maybe.
Okay.
And so, whoopsie, that's the wrong color. There we go.
No.
He got a little better, just a little. And
I'm not sure whether that's better, actually.
and so Gmorf goes, whoopsie, that's the wrong layer.
Ah.
This goes right onto Steve's shoulder and into the inventory.
The session will be captioned everything's inventory now.
Can I forgot, can I roll animal handling on the bear?
You know what? Sure, do it, see what happens.
Okay, give me a second.
What'd you say?
Give me a second. And that's a 13.
I regret to inform you the bear does not appreciate being handled. In fact, it just feels like you tickled it.
Can I tickle it?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, but you can. You know, sure to do it. See what. I said like a threat. Like, yeah, do it. See what happens.
I'm gonna tickle its funny bone.
Okay, you tickle the bear's funny bone, and it goes. Where did I put the bear's eyes? And it goes. That's the wrong layer. It's not the wrong layer. Is it wrong? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where I drew the bear and why this isn't working because I'm on the wrong side. There we go. Y'all see what's happening? Like I'm trying to draw, but it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had the selection tool still on. And the bear is tickled. The bear's funny bone is tickled by Jax. And it laughs as only a bear can that I cannot do because I am not a bear. I'm not that good. And it goes roar, 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 roar. Roar, 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 roar. And then it says in bear speak, I forgot you have a bear speak amulet. I'm sorry. And the bear goes roar, roar, roar. And then it goes, stop it!
I'm sorry. I thought you liked comedy.
Okay, that's true. I do like comedy, but I did not consent to being tickled.
Well, that's fair enough.
The bear gets out of its chair. Actually, the bear just takes its chair with it. And
Everything.
It just takes everything again. It even takes the chihuahua with it.
No.
And it says, you should have asked for permission first.
Wait, does the box also have to ask for permission when it does jokes?
Oh yeah. The box is impressed with your memory and diplomacy, and spits out a ticket that says, "Hey, good job."
Oh,
I don't know if this will come in handy, but it's.
I put it in the inventory.
He's getting kind of crowded.
Also, I'm gonna put a coin in the slot where the ticket came out of.
That's a good idea. It becomes 24 coins. As you put a coin in the box, chunk. Wow. You get a chocolate bar out of the same slot.
Whoa.
I hope you like nougat. This bar will restore some of your health and give you a boost to dexterity, but it will lower your constitution. How much? It's random.
Hey, Steve, weren't you the guy that said you are eating everything? I think there is something good for you here.
Okay.
Steve, do you wish to eat the candy bar now?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you're gonna be fine. It's just chocolatey and peanutty, and it's kind of crunchy but chewy.
Oh no, I have a peanut allergy.
Wait, oh no!
I have to roll Constitution.
Yes.
Oh no.
Fortunately.
All right, natural 20. I'm fine.
Yeah. I better write that down for later. Watch out. Watch Pit. Watch out. Steve has a peanut allergy. Don't
Otherwise,
give-
you'll have to talk like Grie with the lisping, with your tongue getting thicker and stuff.
Oh
My
no.
lips and tongue get all puff and go.
Just gonna become like what's it? Wait, did you say the tongue and the what else?
Tongue and lips get all puffy.
Oh, thank you. Just get the get big old puffy lips. I don't know why I feel like drawing this now.
It looks like a mustache.
It do. Oh, hairy lip.
Oh, jeez.
No.
I mean, he's gotta be fine. He got the thing. He got
Yep.
the natty 20. But this is just for future reference, just so we know. Don't give Steve no more peanuts unless we want to take a chance with this happening.
Very good to know.
That gives me a bad idea. This gives me a good idea. Big pen. Do people want to vibe with Bearmore?
I don't know.
I think we need to either go to help the dogs, the canines,
Yeah.
or move on for the Scorpion Queen, or both, maybe.
I guess.
I'm going to attempt to dive into the box.
Okay. I want you to roll an Arcana check. I want you, Jackson, to roll an Arcana check to see if you can dive into the box against some magic stuff.
Oh, can I help? Can I help him?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Yes. Do you want to roll with advantage, Janland, or should I roll the second roll for you?
I already rolled with an advantage and I rolled 22.
Wow.
Wow.
I am pleased to inform you that Jack's got in the box. This is Jack's in the box.
Oh no,
Whoa.
no, Zog left.
What?
That was weird.
And he's back.
Okay.
Discord just went hawk.
Discord's been a little wacky lately. And so I am.
I'm taking my book with me, by the way. I'm not leaving that there.
And so I would just put Jax in the box.
Jack's in the box. Not sponsored.
So there's a Jax in the box, and Jax, I wish to, what's the word? That inside things are even more flat than they look, but you can still move around freely. It's just your perception is a little. It lacks depth perception. If you were a Cyclops, it would feel like you're a Cyclops. I don't know if that does that make sense. Like you can't tell how far anything actually is from you. You can only walk up to it, and from there change your perspective.
This is interesting. I'll write it down in the book.
I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know how to get out of there. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I could just ask the dogman if he knows.
Oh yeah. See here. That's the wrong brush.
So are you with the dogman now?
So the dog.
I don't know.
The dog man appears to be somewhere in the corner of the box room. How far he really is, I could not say. There's the wolf too.
Hold on.
Adorable. He's like, I helped you in there.
Oh, my heart.
I know this person. This person is famous now. I know famous people.
I want to put a little hand up like,
Steve, look, Jax is in the in the tube.
Seconds. Season 9. I don't know how height works in here.
It's all relative.
I'm glad it's relative. Yeah. Even Gmorf pops out of the inventory to be like, wow.
Jax, what's it like in there?
I think Janland had to step away for a bit. So
Oh. I thought he had returned because he unmuted himself again.
Oopsie.
But I think I'm wrong.
Work. My goodness, I just noticed what time it is. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, even the bear is like roar.
It's Tim Allen.
Yes, the bear is now voiced by Bim Ballin. I mean Tim Allen. Sorry, I'm just enjoying this picture too much.
Mm.
I think the Gmorf is my favorite part.
More stickers win.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. Hey, Janland.
I'm back.
My microphone was not picking up anything for some reason.
Oh dear. I'm glad it's sorted out, but oh dear. Yes. Janland, what's it like in Jax? What's it like in the magic box?
It's very bad.
Did you say it's very bad?
It's very flat.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Flat like a
I
day
would
old beer? Oh, sorry.
I would like to do a false advertisement with a sold out sign in the box.
Today's adventure is brought to you by. You can go ahead and plug something. It'll be funny. And viewers like you. Thank you.
Whee!
Oh. Buy 3, pay 4.
Today's sponsor is Invasion Dark Stories. You can play epic adventures. I mean, epic invasions with your friends and all hundred adventurers.
I want to try something. If I'm gonna take out the Fluttershy thingy and see if anything happens to it.
That is an excellent point, and as you do, the Fluttershy plushie appears in the box. I don't know how it got from your shared inventory into the box, but wow! Today's sponsor is a plushie.
This is not sponsored by Hasbro.
Do not buy all our playsets and toys. Do not. Do not. Do not. Do not.
Okay. I would like to attempt to talk to the dogman.
The plushie goes back into your inventory. Don't ask how. Unless you want
Control
to
Z.
Control Z. Yes, with the power of Control Z, developed by the wizard who controls time. The dogman is the dogman is blending into the background. Goes, hey, sup, kiddo? What can I do for you?
Didn't you say you were trapped or stuck somewhere?
That's right. That's right, kiddo. I'm trapped on another part of this here cave. I don't know.
I'm gonna pull out the map and ask where it is.
Okay, so as you can see here, this is about where you are now.
Mm-hmm.
I just did. Now, what you're going to want to do is make a little map help. You're going to want to take this pathway, and you're going to have the crossroads. It's very confusing. You're going to want to take the right path. Wait, sorry, I messed that up. Let me try that again. What?
The right path, as in the right direction, or the right?
The right. Actually, now that I might think about it, it'll also connect. See, you have the swamp sort of figured out, or a swampy area. It's going to connect to the same place, and it's going to be a little chasm, a little fall over here, and it's going to go. It's going to go down to another level. So you're going to want to have another map ready for this. It's confusing. Cave maps are hard, and you're going to end up on here. Let's just call that floor 2. Whoopsie. And so you take... And so the adventurers, they fell down the hole. And so the adventurers, yeah, you can fall down the hole and you're going to end up in a little cave. And there's going to be a flower. There's going to be a flower, and the flower's going to try to tell you about love and friendship and tell that flower to piss off.
What if I want to be friends with the flower?
Trust me, kiddo, you don't want to be friends with that flower. It's bad news. It's give you a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
Bad time. And so you're gonna go past the flower. Oh, that looks like googly eyes. You're gonna go past the flower, and then you're gonna end up at another campfire. Not a campfire, yeah, another campfire. Or at least the remnants of a campfire. And there's a bunch of other junk in there. There's like a little oven and some old books and skeletons just lying around. One of them tells jokes, the other is just annoying. And then there's me. I'm stuck in this room. I'm trapped. I'm trapped in, I think it's a puzzle room actually, because there's books, there's clues scribbled on the wall, like someone went mad.
You sold me when you were talking about books.
Anyway,
and I'm just gonna attempt to run and jump out of the TV.
And so I'm gonna leave that there because I'm lazy. So I want you to roll an Arcana check.
Okay. 14.
Written from you only get roll thing. Ooh, psychic damage or psionic damage, depending on how you prefer to call it. Do you wish to try again?
Wait, I don't get out.
No. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. You don't get out, and you just hurt your head on the thing, and you take psychic damage because they're like trying to transfer realms and stuff. And we just go, ouch. Also, you bumped your head.
I'm gonna transfer myself into the inventory.
That is very clever. Will you just like put yourself all in the inventory, or use? I like this inventory. And so Jax just suddenly, good thing there's an open slot, cause boop.
It's like a pocket dimension.
Literally.
Oh no! I like this. I love this. In fact, this is very clever. Just pocket dimension puns, or not puns, jokes, wordplay.
I guess it's a pun, sort of.
And there's Jax. Jax is not actually a plushie. It's just. Is anyone gonna let Jax out?
Do we notice that sorry, you go on.
He's doing fine.
Do we does Jax do anything in the back, or do we not even know that he's there?
I'm gonna I'm gonna play cards with the Minotaur.
All right, let me get a deck out here. We'll go with the cards mini game. I guess Jax is comfy.
I'm fine.
All right.
All right, Grie, Steve, still hide Morph. What do y'all want to do?
I have no idea.
I mean, we should probably save the canines or go to our. I mean, we don't really know where the Scorpion Queen is, and if there's a. Do we actually have we heard the description of the dog person, or was that all just for Jax's ears?
Oh, you all heard it. You all heard what's going on.
Okay.
It was on the TV anyway. Anyone can watch TV.
Yes.
Even the bear's like, roar, that sounds important.
Well,
distraction.
since there's the second floor, I think we should just go there and see if we can find stuff. Maybe. Maybe by that time, Gmorf will be all sober again.
That is a very rousing speech. I don't want to keep drawing Grie with curved horns.
I mean, she does
Oh, okay.
kind of. Yeah. But what's it does sound kind of scary, but I think we can handle ourselves. We have until now, and you're strong, Steve, and I'm funny, so we'll be fine.
Okay.
Let's go.
The bear bids you goodbye and gives you nothing except for a couple beers for the road.
Nice.
Nice.
And they can sit there with the eerie shaped heart that no one knows about. I mean, it totally won't
Secret.
drink it. It totally won't drink the beers while you're not paying attention. I mean, not looking at it. Sorry, soapbox Grie, you gotta eat. Wait. Eat. Okay, and show Grie and Steve, they make their way toward the excuse me. Oh, what did I do there? I'm not sure anymore. There we go. Okay. And so Grie and Steve can make their way. Do you wish to take the unknown path or the swamp path to get to the
Unknown path.
Yeah, unknown path.
Okay, let me take a look at the excuse me. Let me roll a d20. Okay.
Bag.
Yes.
Can I eat the mystery potion while I'm in the bag?
Yes, you can eat the mystery potion while you're in the bag.
Can I do that now?
Yes, you can do that now.
What is it? What does it do?
It gives you. I'm trying to pick a number from 1 to 6.
Does it have to be a full number?
I guess not.
I'll take pi.
Okay, so you gain, and this can be a permanent boost, but I'm gonna write it down. You get 1 permanent point to your constitution.
Ooh.
And thanks for the 4. You gain the suspicious. I'm sorry, I just zoned out for a moment. You gain the ability to talk to wolves.
Oh.
Useful.
I needed that earlier.
But this is where it gets weird. You can't understand them, but you can talk, and they will understand you.
Huh.
Sort of like constructs and skeletons in normal D&D. You know,
Interesting.
Whether they obey your commands, that's an animal handling story. Okay. Unknown path. Okay. I regret to inform you, I say that a lot, that there is a very narrow pathway. And in the pathway, there is a suspicious alcove. And in that area, I don't know what this perspective is, there's a little campfire. It's so little, it's actually a fire hazard. It could easily catch spread to the nearby roots and mushrooms that are growing.
Just a fire there?
No, there's what's the first? A guy. Sorry, I forgot how to say words. However, this guy of undetermined sex or gender is in a full robe. So I should just say a person. I'm sorry, and is warming itself by the fire with its hands held up. Do you approach the stranger, or simply move on?
I think Grie would. Approach the person, but
Do you-
like cautiously.
So, not menacing.
No, different. I don't think he is capable of that. But she just walk over and be like, hello.
Oh,
Do you know the way?
the eerie person turns to you and reveals a red face or snout, depending on your perspective,
Uh-huh.
and has a shiny shiny black nose at the end, and has a derpy smile, and you can see peeking out from one of its black the sleeves of its black cloak what appears to be a white glove with spiked knuckles poking out of it. And it says, "Yes, brother, I know the way."
Oh, can you tell us the way?
The way is dangerous and very perilous. And before the meme can continue, another fat bat falls from the sky and body slams this stranger. Whoopsie. And the bat falls so hard it just shakes the entire area. And you have lost one brother.
Oh no.
Brother, no.
Oh no.
The
No,
brother.
we'll never find out what's more to know about the way.
I mean, it turns out there's the brother is back, or the brother is sort of there, but a pancake.
How big is this rat?
It was a very big rat or bat. I lost track.
Flat brother.
Flat brother is a brother Jack. Does anyone want to try and resurrect the brother?
You do that?
Use your monk brother powers.
All right, why not?
The brother gets
peel him off the floor.
Yeah.
Put his thumb in my mouth and blow real hard.
And so Steve does that. And gives the big and the brother he gets all better. And the brother he is very grateful. Is it a he or she? I don't know. It's just the brother. And the brother is very
usually he.
That's a good point.
Who is she? Sister.
You are right. Thank you.
Oh.
And the brother is very grateful. And
Is it the brother that gives us a chaotic boon?
Yes, it is the brother who gives chaotic boon. Big clown time. How do you do today, Harley? Boy, we're playing D&D and it's silly doodles along the way. Our resident monk just resurrected a brother who is a clown man, I guess.
No, I am a clown man. You imposter.
Can there only be one clown man?
Oh no, the clown lander. Oh, shoot, I apologize. For Harley, chaotic boon causes a random buff. So let me take based on rolling a d6. So let me do a quick roll. And now the party will get a boost to all their attack rolls at the next fight that they'll never have, because this party is very good at non-combat solutions.
Can I summon myself out of the bag?
Yes,
yeah, you never know.
What? Yes, Jax can summon himself out of the bag. And I am glad that Runemus can stop by, and I welcome you to Atelier Beck. I am Beck, and today we're joined by Zoggy, Janland, and Janland Mapper, and MightyMooncheese. And
as I get out of the bag, I'm gonna tell the person that they are an imposter clown. I'm the real clown here.
The brother, he is no time for. He does not care for your words. And also, if you're listening, draw Janland. And so the thing is, Harley, they technically had one fight with a chihuahua. Well, it was a very easy fight because Steve is just so smart and strong. Also, Grie is very even smarter. Just saying. Oh, yes, and the brother has no care for your words of violence.
It's not violence. If it was violent, I would cast vicious mockery.
It's a good point. You win. And so the brother said that, okay, I do not need to be the imposter. I don't know if the audio picked up the tongue clicking.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
At least
good.
a little bit.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yes, you can roll intimidation.
Okay. 17.
The brother is impressed by your intimidative attempt, but it is no match for the brothers for the order of the red knuckle.
I'm going to throw a candle at him.
Are you sure you want to
Because
do
I
that?
have no inventory
Whoa.
for some reason.
Wait a minute. Are you sure you want to throw your candle?
Well, I'm going to very purposely miss it, and it hits the wall instead.
Okay. Let me just roll dexterity for the brother because
What?
because the brother
If I'm
tries
purposefully missing, it shouldn't have to roll, right?
the brother tries to catch it anyway, but misses and just dislocates its arm and then gets it back because it's because monk powers. And the brother goes, "You are indeed a powerful wizard. I mean jester. I mean acrobat. I mean ranger. I mean bard. Not many could throw candle by me and not have me catch it. Your reflexes are your speed is greater than my reflex. I am truly out of my league." And the brother, the monk, gives you a big bow. It gives wait. Sorry, let me see. How do I change the? There we go. There's the point of rotation. That's important because the brother gives you big bow, and admires your prowess. This is all.
Can I interest you in a spot in our pocket dimension?
The brother thanks you for the offer, but has its own quest to. But he has his own quest to fulfill. He was just vibing in the cave for a bit. He's gonna leave now, unless you.
Oh,
can
what
help.
is your quest?
My quest is to travel the world, learning the ways of self-care and perfection, in training my mind and my body.
Oh, that's a big quest. Good luck with that.
Thank you. Before I go, let me teach you some wisdom and stretches to improve your own health and harmony.
Yes, please.
Can I actually get the stretches on the screen? Oh yeah.
As he says this, I'm going to do the same doodle I did earlier with the goblins.
Do it. That is not looking right. But please, you actually do want to get up and stretch for a moment. Maybe get some water because it has. Can you believe it's already 5 minutes to the next hour? Janland gives me the urge to do jumping jacks with the funky beat. Whoops. That could also make a good emote. Puns. And let me see here. They got the team set. They got the synergy. Most you can't, but Jack's candle. I get it. Am I a little slow? So I did some jumping jacks. I'm gonna do some squats. Actually, I'll just put it back to the ting. Oh, excuse me. Just doing some quick full squats.
Doing squats with the squad.
Oh, yes. This is how comrades do. Let me just do some leg kicks. Actually, you know what? Let me put it back on the stretches. Let me find which one I'm doing. There we go. That's the one I'm doing. I'm saying, like, for the people who are in the audience, the stretches at this point. Too big. It really is a good idea to do stretches at least every hour. 7 to the right, 8 to the right, 9 to the right, 10 to the right. Now to do some of those side kicks for the left leg. To the left, 2 to the left, 3 to the left, to the left, 5 to the left, 6 to the left, 7 to the left, 8 to the left, 9 to the left, 10 to the left. I'm going to take a breath and do some of those back kicks. 2, 3. Let's see, and suddenly, and Janland wrote, suddenly, hard bass please, as Gmorf the squats. Oh, I wish I could multitask. If I could have multitasked drawing and exercising at the same time, I would have been doing that. Yes. I don't see why not. What makes it a bass guitar then as opposed to a nylon guitar? And yeah, I reckon it could be carved. Oh, like the way the material resonates? Mm-hmm. Oh.
Thing I will do is go to a blacksmith or a smith and ask him if he can make me a bass guitar.
I mean, the way this is progressing, I feel as though this may as well be the campaign. So might just throw a blacksmith somewhere in the cave.
I mean, if you want to turn it into a campaign, I would be up for it.
All right. Shad, Cheese, any thoughts on that?
Well, I may want to change characters because I feel like I bit off more than I can chew, but that's besides the point.
Understandable.
Well, that's biting off more than you can chew is Steve's thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, in the literal meaning, yes.
I'm up for campaign stuff.
Right. I mean, at first I was very worried about, doing an actual campaign. But it seems like everyone's enjoying this more or less.
You can do it, Beck. We believe in you.
Also, not only on Ber's shoulders, it's on all of us to make it fun.
Oh yeah.
It is.
Communism.
That's not what I mean, but sure. Well, what's this?
I'm drawing the campfire for the end of today's session because it's been 2 hours, and I feel okay to keep going, but I do have things to do today, so it's like I also feel like I wasn't even planning for the stranger at the campfire for this time. It just worked out nicely.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that.
Right. So while I doodle this, I do want to thank everyone for playing and hosting and stopping by. That includes our star players of in alphabetical order: Janland Mapper and MightyMooncheese. Sorry, what'd you say?
Yes, I'm here.
and Zoggy. And I do want to thank Granite, the Proto-Gen, Proto-Booster, sorry, and RainaTheMouse for stopping by and bringing big fun times and hosts and party people. And of course, our new follows today, and everyone who could stop by and spend some time and lurk, including Harley Boy and Rune Mist and Mangabent. By the way, I forgot to mention, Mangabent actually did help with a lot of planning. We didn't get to use all the stuff that I worked out with him, but I'm sure it's going to come up.
Exciting.
Yeah. Find someone to raid.